bowl of white rice versus 3 pieces of biscuit. So type 1 for white rice and type 2 for biscuit. I remember last time my ama always at night like to eat those hard sing biscuit. Then she will open the biscuit tin and say like, yeah, just 1 pieces only lah, just 1 piece, not a lot lah. Right. So actually wow, a lot of white rice. Okay. So actually 1 bowl of white rice and 3 pieces, just 3 pieces of biscuits, right? They have the same amount of calories. Okay, so don't underestimate like, oh, I only eat 1 biscuit, but I didn't eat rice. Okay, it's not a lot, but actually just 3 biscuit is equivalent to 1 bowl of rice. Okay, now last one. Okay, rojak, Chinese rojak. Okay, very good rojak versus Caesar salad. Which one you all prefer? I know some rojak lovers down here, right? I'm from Singapore. Okay, Singapore have also a lot of very good rojak. Albert Hawker Center have one. Okay, I saw a lot of 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, why I say rojak versus salad, right? Okay, so I have this client. Okay, so she will tell me she always eat salad. Then she don't know why she eats salad. Then won't slim one. Yeah, so she took me with salad and everything. But then after that, I told her to take photo of what she eat, right? Then I realized what she have been eating is actually rojak, not salad. It's rojak. Ayo. So if next time when you eat rojak, you don't tell your weight consultant that you're eating salad. Okay, ayo, different. So actually, rojak has twice the calories of a Caesar salad. Okay, so yes, now we are clearer of what we need to eat, right? What kind of food we should eat. Okay, I'm sure that after today, okay, you will walk away with better clarity of not only what to eat, but also, okay, how to take your TME, the #1 weight management program, more effectively. Okay, are you excited? Right? Okay, first up, our first speaker for tonight. Okay, he's our TME weight management consultant, and he has helped not only himself and his family, but also many of his ex-colleagues, friends, neighbors, even friends of friends to achieve their desired figure and a much better overall wellness. Prior to New Skin, he was a corporate trainer and has been overweight since birth, like a giant baby. Okay, and his family also has medical history of 3 highs: high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high blood sugar. So knowing all this, he has tried many methods, exercising, dieting to keep his body healthy. But despite doing all this, he still ends up with a big tummy. Okay, until he found our TME weight management program. So I'm sure all of us are excited to hear his story, his journey, and how to take our TME effectively, right? So without further ado, let's please give our warmest applause and welcome our TME weight management consultant, Mr. Chee. Over to you.
Okay, hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to our very energetic MC, Zach, for the introduction. Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm truly very happy and grateful to have this opportunity tonight to share with everyone about the topic of weight management. Okay, something that almost everyone in this world is interested in. Okay, so whether you have just started our 90 days program or you are here, wow, okay, thank you for all the greetings. Yeah, hello everybody. Yes. Thank you very much. Yeah, no matter you just started our program or you are here to learn more about the plan for the first time, a very warm welcome to all of you. Okay, to make sure your precious time is well spent, right? I will definitely do my best to share everything. Okay, I've learned about weight management along with my personal experience that has helped me, not only me myself, but also thousands of friends and family members to successfully lose weight. Okay, I truly hope that by the end of the session, you can achieve better health better physics, and even have a greater self-confidence. So tonight, we will together, like what Zach mentioned, we will explore what the T Army weight management program is all about. Okay, what makes it so unique? What makes it like differs, right, from others method in the market, and most importantly, how we can achieve a visible and sustainable body fat reduction and muscle gain within just 90 days. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Yeah, okay. Now, I'm going to show you my picture. All right, this is one of the very, very precious photo, right, of mine. And in this picture, okay, there are three little boys. Okay, three are boys. And one of them is me. Okay, one of them is me. So, ladies and gentlemen online, can you guess which one is me? One, two, three. Have a guess which one is me? Okay, the cute one. Okay, the fattest one. That's correct, Randy. You are right. The fattest one is me. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, the round, chubby boy. Number one, that is me. Okay, yeah. Why am I showing you this picture? Right. Well, the most special things about me is that I was actually overweight from the moment I was born. Can you believe it? All right, since birth, I was already twice, almost twice the weight of the other babies sleeping next to me in the hospital. I was born weighing about 4.3 kg. Thanks to my mom, okay, for making me so, well nourished. Okay. Yeah, so very cute, right? Yeah, but to be honest, growing up chubby wasn't easy, wasn't always easy. And I was always one of the biggest kids in the class. So I always felt that it was quite hard for me to slim down, and I often felt very different from others. You see, as I grow older, wow, okay, so this is my teenager time. As I grow older, I really wanted to slim down. Okay, I tried multiple ways, especially like through exercise, basketball, football, jogging, okay, you name it. All right, all in hopes, right, to shading off my weights, especially the tummy. Okay, but the stubborn fat just love me so much. It keeps following me. Okay, yeah, cute, right? Okay, yeah, it's very cute. Okay, anyway, yeah, those are the day. Okay. So I exercised for many years. I didn't really get the result I wanted. So my body fat was still high, okay, especially around my tummy. And this area are really, really stubborn. And the worst part was when I checked with the machines, the body fat machine, right? My visceral fat, which is the fat surround the organs, was too high. And that's why I wasn't happy, and I was, decided to make a change, completely change. So until I started the TR program in just 90 days, right? I'm very, very happy. Okay, I'm finally able to reduce my weight, my body fat, even my visceral fat is back to healthy level. So, right now I could wear slim fit. I felt more confident, more energetic, happier, and more comfortable. I feel more comfortable to sit down and squat. Okay, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, yeah. So no, this is not AI, it's real picture. Okay, I also prove that even if you have fat genes like me and have been overweight since young, right, you can also slim down provided you're using the right program with the right method. Okay, so of course, okay, since the products work so well on me, right, of course I wanted my closest family member to experience the same happiness like I did. So this stylish lady, wearing the very chill sunglasses in the picture, and she's my mom. All right, she always tell us right, before I had you all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, five anyway. All right, before I had you all, I was so slim, but after giving birth, my body shape changed. So I really think mothers are amazing, okay. So I believe that over here also a lot of mothers really give all the mothers a big round of applause, right? You all really like sacrifice, trade off a lot And anyway, I'm so happy that my mom's at the end, she also through the 90 days program, she managed to get back her figure, and even some of the health issues such as high blood pressure improve, right? And if you notice this picture, right, when she take pictures, right, she doesn't need to use the hand, right, to hide here, hide there, right? Okay, like unlike the previous photo, I need to hide, need to cover here and there, right? So really, confidence is really priceless. If possible, I also hope that you can also bring this message to your lovely mom as well, right? Or your lovely family member. Let them be healthier, happier, because they truly deserve it, okay? And not just my mom, okay? My mother-in-law also needed this. So this is my mom-in-law. She, by the way, she is a very strict vegetarian, right? And she had a quite a healthy lifestyle, regular exercise, the qigong, okay, and no late night snacks. But during the pandemic, her exercise routine actually dropped. Okay, so stay at home means that she has more time to cook lah. All right, all the good meals, all the snacks, even make cakes at home, right? So as a result, her weight increased during that period. So when she realized the belly was like getting bigger, right, and the energy levels like dropping, so at last she also took the 90 days program. And guess what, right? She transformed, okay? She became even slimmer compared to before, right? So of course, she is happier, more energetic, and even started to wear, bright clothes, brighter color clothes, right? You understand what I mean, right? When you are confident, you wear brighter color lah, okay? That shows that she's now definitely much more confident. Okay, and next up, that's my uncle, okay? This one really not the uncle next door. He's my biological uncle. So in his 50s, right, he went through what many men face in the middle age, right? Means weight gain, health problems slowly showing up. And through the 90 days program, my uncle, got rid of his big belly. He lost 17 kg, right? And reduced 8 layers of visceral fats, right? And more importantly is that he didn't really, he still eat food, enjoy, right? But right, because of the program working very well, right, he able to transform entirely. In the past, he has uric acid and gout. When the gout attacks, right, he couldn't even like get out of bed or go to work. So after slimming down, he could well walk freely now. His energy also improved. And if you zoom in and see the face, brighter and definitely become younger lah. Okay. So what is all the secrets? I think you already can guess lah as you log into this session. Is this a 90 days program, right? And the best part is that if all these people can do, including me, can change, right? Everybody can do this as well, or even better. So the secret is just follow the program, properly, use the products correctly, and then ultimately also can get the good result. Yeah. Okay. So all these examples I just shared just now, right? They have one thing in common, which is which are all of them, all of us, okay, also face the weight problem. So when talking about weight, many people just like focusing on the numbers on the weighing scale. I think nothing wrong, okay. But today I would love you to have a new perspective. To suggest you pay more attention to your body transformation. All right, and this include your mindset shift. All right, and a deeper health, indicators like body fat percentage, muscle mass. To be honest, is much more meaningful, more than just the numbers, the kg on the weighing scale, right? And let me show you a comparison to justify what I say. Okay, look at these two pairs of model. One is a female, one is a male models. Okay, both pairs, right, they have a same height, same weight. That means they have same BMI lah. But can you see their body shapes looks very different, right? Right? Why? Okay, it's because their body fat percentage and muscle mass are very different. All right, the ratio is very different. So here is the most important thing. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, what is your current body shape looks like? No matter what is your current shape looks like lah. Okay, but please believe me, if you are using the right method to use this program well, you can also become better. Yeah. Okay. So today, let's look at a few health indicator to help us understand how to measure a person's health risk. Okay. And please take notes, all these indicators, right? It cannot directly tell if one has a disease, right? So there's a disclaimer, okay? You cannot directly tell, oh, because your BMI is high, you have the disease. No, cannot. But it is useful to assess the factor, the risk factor, right? The risk level for some, most of the chronic diseases. Yeah. And I mean, if you want to confirm whether one have any health problem, you still need to go for a full medical checkup. Anyway, the first indicator is called BMI, which is a very, very common measurement. And I think since we are kids, already start to using that. But BMI only look at two things only, your weight and your height. So the accuracy is very limited. Yeah, but being said so, right, okay, according to the health guideline in Singapore and also Malaysia, and I think in most of the country also similar, if a person BMI, right, is above 27.4, the risk of getting a heart disease, high blood, diabetes is higher compared to someone with within a healthy range, right? Yeah, so somehow BMI give you some glimpse, but may not be enough, right? So that's why today we're also going to discover more some other indicator, all right? This one is important, which is your body fat percentage, all right? And body fat percentage actually measure the amount of fats under our skin, right? So men and women have different body structure, different physiology, like the muscle mass, the bone density, all are different. And that's why the healthy range for the body fat is also different, right? And this indicator is important because it will affect your body shaping, right? That's why when we manage our weight, right, tracking your changes in body fat percentage is very, very important. Okay, so I don't know about you, dear friends. Okay, if your goal is to achieve a better body shape, right, you can also use this chart, right, as a reference to set your own targets. Okay, like probably I can ask you this question. Okay, if you're a male, then you look at the male, the pictures. If you're a female, you look at the female. What is your ideal, all right, body shape you would love to achieve in 3 months? Okay, you can discuss. You can screenshot this and discuss with your weight management coach. I believe that okay, your consultant can definitely help you to design the most suitable plan, tailor, okay, just for your goal, okay? And of course, the third important indicator is visceral fat, right? Yeah, so what is visceral fat, right? Probably you have heard of it, but you may not be 100% sure what is it, right? Okay, so today I'll let you know. Visceral fat is the fat surrounding our internal organs, especially around the area like, liver, intestine, all right, and other organs in your abdomen. Of course, you cannot live without any of visceral fat. You definitely have lah. You cannot don't have because a certain amount of visceral fat is actually necessary for our body. It acts as a cushion, between your organs and protect your internal organs and keeping them stable. However, if let's say the person has too much of visceral fat, right, it can negatively affect their health. So visceral fat also have another name. It's called active fat. Why? Because of it will continuously releasing various hormone and something called free fatty acid, right? That can disrupt our body metabolism, right? Including insulin resistant things like that. They also is relevant. Okay, so when one's visceral fat is too high, the risk of getting heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes will also increase significantly. Okay, one bad news is that visceral fat is much more stubborn and harder to reduce. So that's why when we manage our weight, right, okay, we must focus not only to reducing it, we also must focus on avoid of building up more visceral fats. Okay, so later I will tell you how to eat in order for you to avoid from building up the fats and also lose fat effectively. Okay, so stay tuned. So some friends also ask me, hey, visceral fats, is it only problem for people who are overweight? What do you guys think? Slim people, do they have this high visceral fat, the chance of getting high visceral fat? Okay, what do you think? Okay, you can also comment in the chat box. Okay, yeah, in fact, the answer is no. Okay, so the visceral fat is also a problem for people who is looking slim also. Okay, in fact, these people need to be even more careful with their health. Why? Because when they appear slim, right? When they appear slim, right, you may assume, right, they are healthy with no fat problem. But this can be misleading, right? It causing the people to overlook the hidden health risks. So no matter you are, no matter what size you are, right, always get yourself a check with your consultant, right? What is your visceral fat? And you can also, ask your family to check as well, okay, through the machine. Yeah. Okay, so the picture here, show a small intestine covered by visceral fats. Okay, by the way, this is a picture of the intestine. Okay, but it's not a healthy intestine. It's a fatty intestine where it's covered by a lot of visceral fat. And okay, if let's say you happen to go to market to buy chicken, okay, you'll see the seller, process the chicken, right? Inside the belly, there are chunk of the yellow fats. Okay, these are the people call it 鸡油, okay, chicken fat. Right, this is actually the animal's visceral fat. Human also have it, right? So how does this visceral fat builds up in our body, right? Its main reason is our diet, right? And also some drinking, alcohol, fried food, high sugar food, bubble tea, things like that. All this can cause fat to accumulate very quickly. So that's why, in order to achieve the best result, right, to slim down, right, we cannot just look at the weight. We need to make sure the fat build up from the inside out so that we can become healthier, right? And both internally and externally. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually the news or the reports lah, okay, published by American Heart Association. The association confirmed that too much of belly fat or visceral fats, right, even for people with healthy BMI, means slim people lah, okay, would eventually also rising the heart risk, the heart disease risk. So this one, don't play, okay, must make sure is always in the healthy range, okay? Yeah. Okay. And do you know that there's term that we often hear, right? Like cholesterol, triglyceride is actually part of our blood lipids. The thing is called blood lipid. So what does this picture means? Okay. So there's a blood vessel and inside got some, blood, some yellow things. Okay. So what does this means? Let me explain in a very simple way. Okay. I believe many of us driving, right? Imagine today, right? The blood vessel is like a highway, right? And what happened if a car break down and block one of the lane? What happened? All right, traffic jam. Okay, yeah. And if no one actually clearing the car which is already broken down, then more and more car will get stuck, and more car engines will be overheating, and suddenly you realize more lanes are blocked. Right. So what happened next? It becomes a massive traffic jam. Right. This is the same with our body. When body fat is too high, our blood lipids increases. Right, causing more fats deposited inside the blood vessel, right? So this blood vessel is very important, It's like supplying the blood to our heart, our brain, to all our organs, right? But when it become narrow, it become like get blocked, right? Okay, the risk of heart disease, cardiovascular problem actually goes up, and that's when the doctor prescribe blood thinner, right? So high blood lipids are like a hidden time bomb. So we must not take it lightly. Okay. Yeah. After that, after talking about this, right? About apart from building up, around the belly, blood vessel, in fact, excess visceral fats may happen in other part of body, right? And it can cause a lot of adverse health problems such as fatty liver, asthma, joint problems, sleep apnea. All right, and the list on, you can look at this now. Okay, so excess fat is also linked to poor energy level and also increase the risk of cancer. And so I hope today the sharing has made you more aware the excess fat, the high body fat, right, is the root cause of many health problems. And that's why if we can reduce both the subcutaneous fat and also visceral fat in an effective, safe, sustainable way, all right, we can definitely improve our health. So for your own sake, okay, for the people you love, okay, let's really make a decision to reduce the excess fat, okay? Okay, and let's dive in. What causes overweight? Why people gain weight? Right? Yeah. Okay. So there are all the reasons over here. Number one, the one reason is very hard to avoid is slower metabolism. Right? As we age, right, we naturally lose muscle. If we age lah, you like it, don't like it, right? Our humans designed to lose muscle, right? And research shows that if you don't take enough precaution, right, your muscle, right, when reach for people over 40 years old, the muscle loss can be as high as 8% every 10 years. There's a lot there. All right. So that's why even when we eat the same amount as we were younger, right? Say example, I ate a plate of mixed rice. When I was 50 years old, was a plate of mixed rice when I was 18. The difference is very different. The burning is very different. Okay. Yeah. So next one is the food lover, right? They're very tempted, okay, but very tempted to all the high calorie, have this craving, yeah, okay, yeah. Why? Because the high calorie food, right? It's designed to make you feel tempting. This is how the food is designed, and things like nasi lemak, fried chicken, bubble tea, okay, these high calorie food are very rare, and some even available late at night, even 24 hours also possible. Yeah. Another group of another reason is that emotional eating, such as the stressed out working adult, right? When you're stressed, you feel like, eating to make you feel better, right? There's a science behind it anyway. Stress trigger certain hormone, make you crave for sweet food. And sweet food, carbohydrates. When you eat this, it will temporarily increase the endorphin, the happy hormones, make you relieve the tension. Okay. However, right, the calorie absorbed, right, will become fat ultimately. Then you become not happy again. Then the cycle repeat. Okay. So this is something that's resulting into obesity also. Okay. And also we have a what we call the post pregnancy weight gain after giving birth. So many mothers told me like, okay, they gain around 10 kg or more after giving birth. So during pregnancy, during give birth, delivery, during breastfeeding, actually all the mummies, all the women, right, they experience hormonal changes, which make it even harder to lose weight after having children. So I think mother really deserve the best. Okay, so please, use the product well. Okay, I believe that you can also get a very, very good result out of this program. And next up is actually the irregular eating habits and sedentary lifestyle. I know many friends, especially those having a modern lifestyle, always on the go, right? And cannot eat meals on the fixed time or no time lah for exercising, okay, or even like no mood lah, okay, to do exercise or active lifestyle, right? They are constantly traveling, working, and only eat whenever they have time. So when this happens, what happens to a brain is that, right? The brain will send a signal to your body, telling your body saying that, I also don't know when is the next meal, so I better absorb all the food, right? Yeah, so the body start to storing more calories to protect themselves. Yeah, so making it harder to lose weight lah. Yeah, and of course, improper weight loss, there are multiple extreme or wrong methods. Okay, which I will go through next one. Okay, so there are common approaches to lose weight. Okay, let's have some fun now. Okay, I want to share some common weight loss method many people have tried. Yeah. Okay. So you look at these 10 technique. Okay. How many of you actually have tried at least three technique out here? If you do, right, can you please type one? Let me know. Right, you have tried at least three. Okay. Yeah. If you try five, okay, you can tell me also lah. Okay. Wow, Randy right eight. Really, yeah. You try so many things now. Okay. Yeah, okay, because your desire to lose weight is very high, right? Okay, so for me, I tried two only lah. One is exercise, one is control diets. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's very common, right? Very common to hear people say, if I want to lose weight, I will do exercise. This is me. Okay, I was one of them also. To be honest, exercise is very good. Definitely very good. Okay, and let's understand one thing lah. 1 kg of fat is equivalent to about 7,700 of calories. Means what? Right? So if you are running, okay, like me last time I was running, right? If I were to burn, if I run 1 hour, I can burn 300. So in order to lose 1 kg of fat, I need to run at least 15 hours. And there's no eating, no drinking, anything in between, right? Yeah, of course we can break out lah. Okay, we can say, let's break out the workouts. Okay, but depends on your discipline and lifestyle, right? I remember back then I was super disciplined. I ran for 3 months. I lost a few kg, but my visceral fat still high, and I feel very, very tired. So that's why I always suggest for those who love to exercise, you combine with TAF program, your result will be very, very good. You get a flying colors kind of result. And second method is diet control. Okay, when people hear about diet control, I immediately think of what? Okay, chicken breast or steamed broccoli okay, like only eating 1 apple a day okay. But here's the problem. Okay, using a wrong diet can actually slow down our metabolism. And what is worse, all right, you're causing muscle loss, then you will really feel very sad. Okay, muscle is so precious. So precious. So, and what is even worse, when you start eating normal again, like you forget about chicken breast, forget about broccoli, forget about eating an apple a day, right? You eat normal again, the weight, right, rebound very quickly. So I came to a conclusion, right? Exercise and diet control is very important, but you must focus on maintaining muscle and keeping the metabolism stable, right? And number three is intermittent fasting. I heard of this thing called 16-8, right? 16-8, right? Means 16 hours fasting, 8 hours eating, right? Some even more extreme lah. 24 means 20 hours fasting, 4 hours eating, right? Yeah, I think they can see a very fast result within the first maybe a week or maybe a month, right? But some even like just because I skip the dinner and breakfast ready so during lunch I overeat I eat everything I want this actually defeat the purpose okay. So, and also not everyone is suitable to do it. It may hurt your stomach. Some people who is having like chronic disease like diabetes, breastfeeding, definitely cannot do this. Yeah, okay. And how about keto diet? Right, keto diet also very interesting and recently quite a hype also lah. And originally, right, this keto diet is designed to treat children, okay, with epilepsy. Not for weight loss, they are treating children with epilepsy. And some people actually promote it for slimming. All right, I personally don't recommend it because within a very short term, right? Okay, you eat a lot of fatty food. You cut carbs, but you eat a lot of fatty foods. Okay, and these fatty foods ultimately will increase the burden in our heart, blood vessel, right? I have friends, okay, I heard of this lah, okay. He was on a keto diet, right? Yes, he lost weight, but the cholesterol level actually shot up. That's why a lot of medical experts, right, including the cardiologists, heart doctors, right, they actually strongly against this method. So please do it. Don't do it like just like trying here and there lah. Okay, use the proven method will be best for you. Okay, number 5 is a non-surgical fat reduction. Yeah, Natasha, you were right. It's very hard to sustain the intermittent fasting. That's right, right? Yeah, thank you for sharing. And also number 5 is a non-surgical fat reduction treatment. Usually you will see this in a slimming center or beauty salon, where usually they will use the cold wrap, hot wrap. Okay, yeah, of course you will, it's hot now. Okay, definitely you lose some water lah, water weight, but it's not a fat, right? As long as it's not a fat, right, the result is cannot last one lah. Okay, so number 6 and number 7, slimming dreams, slimming drinks and slimming drugs. Okay, anyone tried before? My mom did. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that until during the program I found out my mom actually drinks slimming tea. Right. So what happens is that, right? Okay, these things are claimed to burn fat, but there's no proven effects. And most of the time, right, it make you run to toilet more often. Right. Yeah. So also not recommended. Number 8 is liposuction. Yeah, Randy, whole day sleeping in the toilet. Yeah, number 8 is liposuction. Okay, so this one, I totally against it lah. Okay, why? Because it's very risky, right? With many cases of complication or even death. So I read a news last year. It was also happening in Kuala Lumpur. A young bride-to-be, a very, very, very young lady, right? Went to arm liposuction. All right, but very, very sad. A tragedy happened during the procedure. Right, she passed away lah. All right, so it's very saddening. And similarly, the bariatric surgery is also come with a lot of side effects. So basically, bariatric surgery is to cut the stomach into smaller, right? It makes the person feel full easily, but however, the side effect is quite permanent. So I would never recommend this way to my friends and family also. And last but not least is the colon detox. The number 9 is a slimming garments. Okay, slimming garment is what? Honestly, it helps your posture lah. It helps you prevent injury during exercise, but it definitely cannot help you to burn fat. And last but not least is a colon detox. It's also not a healthy way to slim down, right? Yeah, all these methods basically help you to lose a lot of water weight, but cannot lose fat, right? So don't use the wrong way, okay, or else it may even hurt your body. Yeah, okay. And over here, I also collected some of the news about the slimming products in the market, right? Yeah, there are a lot. I know there are abundance in the markets. There are so many brands, okay, doing a slimming products. But many times, these products are labeled as a natural, herbal, quick effects products, but many contains a very dangerous ingredients and dosage that may link to heart attack, stroke, dehydration. Okay, many long-term kind of a bowel damage also possible. So for example, okay, so there's one product, right? It's called Slimming 7 Day, 7天瘦, okay? So was marketed as a natural, but actually contain 10 times the recommended daily dose of things called sibutramine, right? And upon investigation, the HSA, right? The HSA of Singapore actually issue a public recall and warned that if, let's say, for prolonged usage, it can lead to stroke or even heart attack. So I really encourage everyone to spread this message across now. Really, if you want to lose weight healthily, only use proven and approved program. Okay? Yeah. After hearing so much, we now understand what is not suitable. So what is recommended? Okay, I would like to suggest an effective weight management approach should be these 5. Number 1, you shouldn't be starving, right? You should enjoy, okay? You don't need to go for vigorous exercise. There's guaranteed no side effects, super important. Number 4, it should be making you healthier after you lose the fat. And number 5, there should be no rebound in the weight. Okay, if let's say any of the program fulfill these 5, then that is a good weight management approach. Okay, and out of so many, right, I definitely recommend this program is called the Ashlock TRME 90 Days Weight Management Program, right? So no matter you are a person, working adult, always stressed out, doesn't have a fixed eating time, or you are the post-pregnancy mom, or someone experiencing a slower metabolism, probably due to aging, right? I highly recommend you to try this, to use this properly. And why this is called a program but not products? Because this is a complete system, right? It combines all the cutting edge products, simple, effective meal plans, or even encourage you to do a healthy exercise routine. Okay, so let's have a look. What is the products behind this program? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for this TRME 90s program, right, it's actually backed by 20 years. Okay, 20 years of scientific research in weight management. Our scientists has discovered the lasting and sustainable result based on the three key areas. Number one, must be effective in the mood and appetite. This means what? This means how we feel and how we manage the craving, the relationship with the food, right? And number two is the metabolism and also the muscle maintenance. Okay, so what we want, right, is actually burning fat without losing the lean muscle, or even better, building up more lean muscle, right? And number three is the way our body responds to food, right? So through this program, it can promote a very healthy metabolism, so that your body, right, can respond better towards all the food you eat, and turning the food into the fuel instead of the fat. Okay, help you to burn it more effectively. Yeah. Okay. And next up, while many ingredients around the world they claim that this can support weight management, but do you know that not all is scientifically proven, right? It is effective, especially when talking about gene expression, right, which is relating to metabolism, lean muscle, mindset, appetite control. Ashlock TRME is truly unique because all these ingredients are designed to be proven impactful on our genetic expression level, all right, which is the the most fundamental level in our body. Okay, so with this, you'll definitely be more healthier and you burn more effectively. Yeah. Okay, and of course, this program, I believe there's many here today online, right? You already started TRME program. So once again, I congrats you first for making the right choice. You know what? According to the Euromonitor, our program has been ranked number one, okay, the weight management and well-being brand in Malaysia for consecutively 8 years, in Singapore 7 consecutive years. What does it mean? Okay, it means that the program is safe, effective, and very reliable. Yeah, okay, yeah, and also recognized by the third party. Yeah, winning once maybe is lucky lah, okay, but winning consecutively years after years is a proof. It's a proof that TRME really deliver result. Okay, it also means that those people already used before, finish a program already, right? They also happily share with others. That's why it's getting more and more recognizable. Yeah. Okay. So let me share with you what exactly included in the TRME product range. Okay. Yeah. So these are innovative products, has 6 supplements inside. Okay. As you receive the the TRME box, right? Okay. You will see these 6 health supplements, right? Each of them work complements with one another, right? Yeah. So the first supplement is called Jumpstart. Just like you drive a car, right? You have to start the engine before the car can move, right? Yeah. So it's the same with our body. Jumpstart can help activating your body metabolism, from a slow state to an active state, burning mode now, okay? So that you can start seeing the good changes right from the early stage of the program. You feel more motivated. Okay. And second, we have this My Age, right? Yeah. So for My Age, right, is to to counter the one of the biggest challenge in weight management, which is the craving. Cannot control the mouth, feel like keep eating. But with this My Age, right, it naturally be able to help you reduce the appetite, control the appetite, and give you a better sense of fullness. So that we call this a satiety, okay, make you feel full, right, when it's enough, right? Okay, so the third one is the MC complex, right? This is very powerful. This is very good because it boosts your metabolism and help you to maintain the healthy muscle mass, right? Yeah, mean to say, even when you're resting, right now, when you're watching this, when you listen to this session, right, you also burn more calories. Okay, the fourth is actually control, CS control. Okay, these are the ingredients is saffron, right? And these things, right, can help us to improve our mood, reduce the stress. Okay, and that's why I also receive a lot of feedback. They ask me, how come when I use this TME program, I feel happier. But it's true, okay? These products, right, are really making us feeling uh, emotionally more positive. Okay, yeah. And number five is actually this Tiami Trim Shake, right? Which is my personal favorites. It is a very high protein meal replacement, right? It contains whey protein. So what is whey protein? It's the most commonly what do you call most commonly used supplements to support muscle gain, muscle repair. Yeah. Okay. And ours Trim Shake is very unique because it contains 9 essential amino acids. Meaning to say, when you absorb all right, your body is already gotten enough high quality protein to support your muscle building. Okay, so don't skip this. Very, very good. Yeah, and of course, our Trim Shake also won the award. Right, this is gold medal by Mondes Selection, which is an internationally recognized quality organization. Right, it means that the effectiveness, the safety, the taste is ranked among the best in the world. Yeah. Okay. So this is a very happy lah. Okay, to drink this. And last but not least is the life pack. So this is actually a multivitamins. Why multivitamins is important? Because during we slim down, right? Okay, our body will naturally go through oxidative stress. Okay. Yeah, that's why anyone on weight management journey, okay, you must pair with this life pack, right? These are nutritional supplements, right? With essential vitamins, minerals, right? Antioxidants will help us to neutralize all the oxidative stress. Okay, so that's why when you use a TME, you start to feel more radiant. Okay, you have a better energy thanks to this life pack also, right? And as you can see, each pack of the life pack, right, it gives you 34 multivitamins and also antioxidants, right? You all in one. Basically, when you eat these 2 packets a day, right, it's good enough for your daily needs. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, you may say, okay, I can eat a lot of veggie, a lot of fruits, right? Yeah, it's true, but you may need eat a lot. Okay. Probably most of us cannot keep up with. Right? So you eat life pack is basically much more easier. Yeah. Okay. So what exactly makes our 90-day program a difference? This is our comparison. Okay. If you notice, the traditional weight loss way, right, will make you lose fat at the same time, lose a bit fat, okay? At the same time, lose a lot of muscle, right? But TRME, right, while you're losing fats, right, we also will see growing muscle, right? So this makes you, right, have a better metabolism. It becomes easier to burn fat. That's why your effects will be more, right? Will be strong, okay? Will be healthier. Okay, that's the biggest difference. Yeah, okay. And on top of that, New Skin's I'm very proud to partner with New Skin because New Skin has this philosophy. Every product produced under New Skin company, right, has to gone through this very stringent 6S quality process. So what is 6S? Okay, it means that it's a very high levels, high standards of the we use for pharmaceutical products. So it's very strict, very precise, very standard. Okay, so in contrast, many of the traditional slimming methods or products, right, they don't have any quality assurance, right? So personally, it was the 6S quality process, right? Give me the confidence to recommend these products to all my friends and family. Because at the end of the day, the safety should always come first. Yeah. Okay. So after analyzing these 10 common weight loss methods, okay, and also sharing with you what is the TME does, right? Right. And I think we can come to a conclusions, right? Most of the methods can help you to lose weight, but the problem is also losing the muscle, right? So in the end, the health is being jeopardized. So that's why it's important to make the right choice, not only for yourself, but also protect, okay, your loved one. Yeah. Okay. So after listening, from me, for some time, right? I think we also want to listen to the real testimonial, right? Mean to say these people, right? They have gone through completed the program and they have benefited through the program, and they are here to share with us their journey, right? And what is the value they gotten, all right? So without further ado, I would love to welcome the first sharer, who is sharing live, right, from the Perth, okay, in Australia, and her name is Pauline. Without further ado, I'd love to welcome Pauline, right? Please share with us your takeaway.
Hello, good evening. My name is Pauline. I'm originally from Malaysia. I moved to Perth. Uh, I moved to Perth, Australia 12 years ago. My husband and I live a very active lifestyle. We walk a lot and cycle to work most of the days. However, due to menopause and subsequently hormonal changes, my weight, especially my visceral fat, was slowly increasing. Even though we were eating healthy and kept our active lifestyle, my weight was still going up. I tried intermittent fasting, eat a bit lesser. My weight did come down a bit, but not long after it bounced back and plateaued. More alarming, my cholesterol was also increasing, and I also experienced muscle aches. Well, praise God that I met Jess Stafford in church, and she introduced me to the TAF 90 Days Age Lock program early this year. I'm very grateful to Jess and June Lai for their professional guidance and support that transformed me. The product is all natural, so simple to follow. I was not starving or deprived of anything, and I still enjoy my meals. My goal is to reset my body metabolism, increase muscle, and constantly burn my visceral fat. That is exactly what TAF program is. 90 days was like a breeze. Now I feel good, more energized, I dress better, and I'm so happy to learn from my last blood test result that my cholesterol is normalized, diminished muscle aches due to less inflammation of my body. I could not believe now my weight is back to when I was in my 20s. Most importantly, I am more healthier than before. A lot of people ask me what happens after the program. Do I rebound once I finish my program? Well, I went for a long holiday right after I finished the program to celebrate my body reset achievement. And of course, I did indulge a bit here and there. Amazingly, I maintained my target weight when I came back. Overall, I lost 6 kilos and 10 centimeters off my waist. So don't hesitate to embark on this amazing journey. It was the best decision for my husband and me. Thank you for the opportunity to share with you tonight my journey with TAF program. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Pauline. Oh my goodness, you really transformed so well. Okay. Thank you so much for using your product so well and sharing with us. I mean, wow, looking at these transformations, we all feel like, wow, really, like 10 cm on the waist and really back to like 20s. Okay. Yeah. So this is amazing. Congratulations for your, transformation. You have given so much, inspiration to many. Okay. Thank you for sharing from overseas as well. And you know what? Okay, one is not even enough, right? After listening from Pauline's, right? Let's listen from another gentleman. Many times when we're thinking like, oh, this TRME, okay, is for overweight people like me, okay. But do you know that actually TRME is not limited to losing fats, right? But as I mentioned, it also can build muscle, right? Let me invite our another sharer, Mr. Damien. He also sharing from the Perth, Australia. Okay, to share with us what is the takeaway, right? The benefits he has through this program. So without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Damien. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Hi. Thank you, Chichai. Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank the system for the opportunity to share my journey here. My name is Damien. I'm 49 years old, based in Perth, Western Australia. My journey with Xiaomi is slightly a bit different, like Chichai mentioned, not about weight loss. So how I embarked on this program is that last year when my wife Melissa and I back to Malaysia to visit our family, she ordered 2 sets of Tiami for us to embark together. At first, I thought, why am I taking a slimming program when I'm already skinny and basically I'm covered with skin and bones only since young. But Melissa and my sister-in-law Erica explained that this program is not just about slimming; it's also about improving our health. So Erica also shared that there are a lot of people improve their health and also resolve some of their health concerns through this program, such as gout and migraine. And these are the two issues that I have been suffering for many, many years. So every time the gouts flare up, I was unable to walk, need the medication to subdue swelling and pain. So I also suffer from migraine once every couple of months for the past 5 years. So when migraine attack, I can't function normally because the pain is excruciating and it causes me vomiting and unable to sleep properly. So I have to take leave every time the migraine attack. So I embarked on the program with my wife, even though I was skeptical at first, but I am very surprised and happy that how the program has helped me ever since. So now 6 months after the program, I have no more gout. I don't have to rely on the medication anymore. I don't have any migraine since the program. So there's no disruption to my sleep, and then I can function normally every day. I don't have to worry about unproductive days, and also I don't have to take leave. And on top of this, my muscle mass has also improved. As I mentioned before, I am very skinny, basically covered skin and bone my entire life. But now, visually, I can see my chest and ab muscle have improved tremendously. This is not is not done anything extra like going to gym or carry any weight. I just do my usual, exercise all these years. So I don't even have this physique during my teenage year, which is amazing for a 50-year-old. I can also feel my pants are very fitting now and not loose like before, and I can easily get pants that fitting me well. So this program not only eliminate my concerns about my gouts, my migraine, but also transform my appearance to be better. I'm very happy that even my childhood friends mentioned I look even better now. So here I would like to thank my wife, Melissa, for getting me to embark on this program and improve my well-being. And also want to thank Erica for her guidance during the program. So lastly, I would like to wish everyone here leading a healthier and happy life after embarking on the TAF program. Thank you very much for listening to my experience and sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Damien, right? Yeah, I was super inspired, right? Yeah, congratulations for, getting rid of your medication, right? This is amazing, such a good news. And just now you mentioned, right, become happier, right? You look at the pictures before, look not so happy. But after that, wow, can smile so happily already. But it's true though, I mean, seeing yourself becoming better is something that very, very satisfying. Okay, congratulations. And thanks again, Pauline and Damien, for your wonderful sharing. Okay, congratulations. And please continue to discover the best you, okay? Yeah, and of course, after listening to them, right, we also want to learn, hey, actually, what can I do, okay, in order to be like, Pauline and Damien's, to be so effective, right? So these segments, right, okay, I would love you to pay more attention because there will be 3 important factors for you to achieve the optimal results, okay? The factor number 1 is actually be patient, right? Just like Damien and also Pauline mentioned just now, all right? Be patient and enjoy it, okay? So when you're using the products, right, you must be very happy, okay? You always remember, okay, what is the reason you started the program, okay? Because at the end, okay, we are here to build the better habits that can benefit us for long term, right? TAF is not a drug, okay? It's a supplement, it's a program, right? And you will definitely see result. The key is how well you follow, right, the program, okay? So it's up to your individual, right? And of course, slimming down definitely requires changes, but honestly, TAF is very simple, right? It's very, very humane, okay? And losing weight, slimming down, right, is always like a staircase. You cannot literally just boom, linearly go down, cannot, right? Yeah, and of course, sometimes you're also affected by our menstruation, right? Women have menstruation, or age, or body metabolism. So give yourself enough time, 90 days, right? Be patient, okay? Yeah, and factor number 2, this one also very important, have confidence, right? Just like we discussed just now, TRME is already proven and validated by, public, by markets, by third party, right? So this one is already proven. So just be confident, especially in your choice, lah, right? And this one, personally, I feel it is actually the most important factor, right? Which is to trust your consultant. Every of your consultant, right, okay, is well trained. They have consistently deliver outstanding result across Asia Pacific region. And the key is, right, they genuinely want to see you succeed in reaching your fitness goal, right? And I also have observed the clear difference between the user who stay closely connected with the consultant and those who don't. Those who meet regularly, always communicate one, right? They will see much more noticeable result. Okay, so there's a secret already. So really trust your consultant. Yeah. Okay. And then regarding the TRME product recommended usage is very simple, right? So you can screenshot this, right? And if let's say you have some specific special lifestyle, for example, you work night shift, things like that, you can discuss with the consultant. I'm sure that he or she can design a plan for you, right? Okay. And okay, this is our eating plan, right? It's called the 3333 eating plans. It focuses on the balanced nutrition. All right, we do not encourage any extreme dieting, skipping meals. All right, so how to eat? You're using this 3333 meals, right? It's very simple. You just use hand to measure the portion size. Okay, you can also screenshot this so that you can always refer. Okay, you can put this as your wallpaper if let's say you are easy to forget. Yeah, of course, food got different type. Okay, so today in this 3333 eating principle, right? Okay, you also have to eat protein. So how many portions? One portion of animal proteins or one portion of plant-based protein. If let's say you're a vegetarian, you can eat 2 portions of plant-based protein. Okay, protein plays a very key role. Okay, as I mentioned, it's responsible for building and repair your body tissue, right? So for animal proteins, you can choose like fish, meat, prawn, seafood. Okay, if you are plant-based protein, you can go with things you like. For example, beans or other sauces, tofu, right? Shakes also a plant-based protein actually. Yeah. Okay. So we have this replacement meal, right? So in the TRME program, the trim shake is a very crucial component, right? We need to replace, right, either a lunch or dinner every single day, right? Just one meal. Okay. But don't replace it for breakfast lah, right? Or don't take it as an additional meal also. Yeah. Okay, so for carbohydrates, it's also very important. It's the main things for us to give us energy, right? Yeah. So over here, there are all the example of carbohydrates. Yeah. So for example, okay, sometimes you eat mixed rice, right? Okay, in 3333 means we eat one portion of carbohydrates for a meal. So example, if today you go to this mixed rice or this rice store, okay? So maybe you already take rice, right? If let's say you add another potato, you add another pumpkin, right? Then after that you eat have a bowl of red bean soup. Mean to say so it's already over carbohydrates. So the key point is if you feel like not eating rice, it's totally fine. You can replace it with another carbo. For example, you can replace with sweet potato, corns, right? Just keep the portion in check. Okay, if you're not sure, again, check with your consultant. Okay, and vegetable and fruits, okay, are highly recommended to be incorporated into a meal. So lately, a friend asked me, is it better to drink fruit juice, okay, or eat vegetable? Yeah, okay, what do you think? Okay, in fact, both are okay lah, but I don't recommend just drinking fruit juice because it's better to eat the whole fruits. You will get added benefit of fiber, right? And you can choose fruits that is more crunchy. For example, apples, pears, guava. Those are very high in fibers. It will be very good. And if you can, avoid the yellowish fruit such as a durian, mango, because generally they are higher in sugar. Again, this one is a high fat content, right? Yeah. Over here, you may be curious, I thought avocado is a healthy fruit. It's true, it's healthy, but fat is still fat lah. Okay, the calories you consume from it is still high. So our objective is to prevent fat from building up, am I right? So with that, right, avoid all these high fat food. Yeah. And of course, over here we have this color code traffic light eating rules. The idea is very simple, right? choose the green color. Focus at the green color, the way to cook, and also the food to eat. Okay. So taking an example of these eggs, right? They are all eggs. The egg itself is healthy, but it's the method you use to cook will make a difference, right? For example, a hard-boiled egg is the best choice to lose weight, right? It's clean, it's low in fat, right? And it keeps you full and high in protein. But if you use the eggs to do scramble, all right, the calorie actually increase like 30%. Okay, so that's not worth it, I feel, right? You can, if you are smart in using this traffic light, right, you can eat more food and enjoy, right? But you still keep your calorie intake low. Okay. And also for vegetable, right? Steamed vegetable versus deep fried, that means a tempura lah. The difference of the calorie is about 20 times it. Wow, oh my God. Right. So if you are smart, okay, please choose a steamed veggie lah. Okay. Yeah. And regarding the rice, I like rice. Personally, I'm a rice person. Okay. In Chinese called fan tong. Okay. So I can eat rice. Okay. But by all means, right, avoid the 炒饭, the fried rice, because the calories will actually triple. So it's not worth it. Yeah. Again, and also the last one is about the fish. Okay. Steamed fish is very low in calories, high in protein, highly recommended. Fish and chips, deep fried, not recommended. So it's very easy. So long all the deep fried, all the fried stuff, okay, avoid by all means. So it's very easy. If you're not sure, again, check with your consultant, right? And of course, over here, we also have some suggestion, right, of breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you. You can take it as a example, okay? Yeah, I understand that different regions have different eating habits, but this is just an example of 3333. You see, this is typical in Malaysia and Singapore, actually. Like Malaysia have this Nanyang breakfast, right? Yeah, always come with bread, the half-boiled eggs, and also a cup of drinks, okay? So you can adjust a bit, choose the, bread, okay, without butter, okay? Then protein, which is eggs. You can drink more proteins. For example, you can drink milk, also can. Then you can follow by fruits. Then for lunch, as I mentioned, usually like in plates, let's say you take a mixed rice, right? Right, this is your typical lunch like. Okay, so very filling. You can eat a lot, right? You can check with your consultant, okay, on what can eat, what cannot be eaten. Okay, and last but not least is the dinner. Okay, so it's our trim shake, very nice, just one packet. Okay, good enough. Okay, so about this meal sequencing, right? This is also a recommendation for you. If you can adopt this, right, your results is even better. Why? When you eat a vegetable first, right, okay, it will create a buffer, right, in your stomach. So you prevent your blood sugar from spiking actually, and you feel fuller faster. So with that, you naturally also eat less, right? And then you eat protein. Okay, protein also good in slowing down slowing down the digestion, so that keep your stomach feeling full for longer, right? And number 3 is carbo. Okay, so eating carbo at last actually reduce the sudden rise in the blood sugar, right? So it's also important for your insulin level, right? And last but not least, end with the fruits. Okay, yeah. So you can eat sweets from fruits. Okay, enjoy. Okay, so this is the dieting tips, some of the tips for you, right? Yeah, number 1, no supper. If you can get rid of the supper, get rid of all the sweet drinks, all the snacks, right? In fact, you already succeed 50%, right? And subsequently, you reduce all the alcohol, right? And don't eat more compared to before, right? Yeah, and of course, eat balanced meal as I mentioned just now. Those are just a very easy and simple to follow way, right? Yeah, and of course, active lifestyle is helpful, right? Yeah, not necessarily must do gym, things like that. Up to you, up to your individual. Some people like to do it. By all means, go for it, right? Because exercise definitely help improving our physical fitness and promote overall health, right? Yeah, and for ladies, okay, good news for you. Going shopping also consider a good workout, good active lifestyle, right? For those probably you go to a place, right? You can choose to park your car slightly further, then you walk longer. Okay, that is also a good way to exercise more, right? So there are very creative way of exercise, right? So just enjoy it, incorporate it as a daily lifestyle. Yeah. Okay. So as mentioned, at the end, we want to cultivate new habits which promotes long-term effects. Okay. So of course, coming to the end, right? I just want to give you some general overview of this obesity, right? According to WHO, World Health Organization, right? Many chronic diseases are related to obesity, right? And in fact, it is also the killer, right? Killer, right? In most of the disease, for example, cancer, stroke, heart disease, diabetes, and all these are relevant to obesity. Yeah. So really, obesity is a disease, right? So being overweight and feeling dissatisfied with our body shape impacts confidence and inhibit our ability to live young. In fact, this is a global problem, right? And Malaysia itself is number one, right? Yeah. So we definitely need to buck up, right, to help more people, right? And do you know that throughout the world, right? Okay, there are 65% of the people feeling dissatisfied. They're not happy, right, with their weights and body shape, and they are about 77% trying very hard, okay, to manage their weight, right? And in fact, the global weight loss and body management markets, right, is expected to keep growing, all right? And in fact, there's a projection by 2030, the numbers of people looking for effective slimming solution will nearly go double compared to 2022, right? And the good news is tonight you have already discovered one of the best solution out there. Okay, so as I wrap up my sharing, I just want to say congrats once again for all of you for taking a first step, and I would love to wish everybody have a healthier, fitter, and more confident you through this 90 days TRB program. Okay, so with that, I end my sharing. Thank you. Back to you, Zach.
Wow, thank you, Chee for the in-depth and insightful sharing. And thanks to all our testimonial sharer, Pauline and Damien, for sharing your stories with us. I'm sure this is only the beginning. Okay, looking forward in hearing more transformation stories from the both of you. And just like what Chee has shared, overweight and obesity is a global problem. And when we are solving a global problem, there will be a global opportunity. So just like many of us, our next speaker, she started off with a set of TRME with a simple intention of slimming down and finding her health back. Little did she know, by taking the first step in finding her health, she has also opened herself up to a global business opportunity. Through a set of TRME, she's now running a global business, bring her family and business partners to incentive trips after trips, and helping to transform more lives and more families around the world. Our speaker will be sharing Mandarin, okay? Mandarin. So if any of you need translation, do change to the English channel. So without further ado, can I blow your hands and give your warmest applause to welcome our brand director, Miss Sase Chuah.欢迎欢迎。
Hello，大家晚上好。那我是 Sase，欢迎大家来到我们今晚的 Trim and Fit 这个会议。那当然，我相信线上的朋友，你们今晚在这里呢，肯定是想要改变自己，或者是正在改变自己的，对吗？那我也是要跟你们来分享一下我的体验跟经验，好吗 ？OK， 那我是 Sase，OK， 来自于槟城 ，OK。那在这个90天呢，我也是和大家一样哈，从之前看到我吧，OK， 我之前也是一直在找这个解决的方案，就短短的90天，我就改变了自己，OK， 那因为改变了自己之后，我当然也是很兴奋，对吗？那我也把这么好的一个产品，我很鼓励我的妹妹也跟我一起来做这个健康的计划。那她也在这个90天里面呢，她也减了38公斤。那当然还有我的家人，我的爸爸。我的爸爸呢，其实他患有很严重的关节炎跟尿酸，他是长期靠药物来控制的。可是因为一个90天的计划呢，他就减了将近20公斤，而且解决了他用药物来控制他的病情的这个情况。所以就还有就是。当然，你也会想到还有其他你想要分享的朋友，对吧？那当然，我也找了我最好的朋友啦。当然，他并不是很胖，可是他却患有这个高胆固醇的问题。他也因为这样子而开始了这个90天的计划。就因为这样子的一个很开心的体验跟分享， 我也这样子帮助了身边很多朋友跟亲戚，也这样子成功的健康下来。所以呢，这样子一直分享，对吧？我就很奇怪的，在短短3个月里面呢，我就得到了一个5位数的收入。可是5位数的收入对我来说其实是还好吧，因为我也是会赚到，对吗？可是我觉得很好奇跟很奇怪的是，我只是这样简单的去分享，我没有花太多的那个努力的去做，只是我简单的分享而已，我就有。可是为什么我会这样子觉得呢？其实我是一个做自己的事业20年，我在我的事业行业里面做了20年。其实在这个20年里面呢，我其实是用10年的时间来得到我的收支的平衡。OK，甚至到今天为止，我还是必须要有一笔不小的数目来维持我公司的流动资金。可是因为透过这样子分享，我就有收入那这个就让我很好奇。那我的收入，其实在公司的收入，我是必须可能我的销售是已经销售了，可是我甚至要半年过后，当我的账目收回来，我才算是有收入。可是这里完全是不一样的。那我不晓得你在开始这个产品过后呢，你的顾问或者是你的上级老师，他会不会一直叫你去参加什么会议？我还记得当时我还在公司嘛，那我的顾问他就尤其是我的顾问他一直打电话给我，叫我去美国年会，我才刚吃完，他就叫我去美国年会。那当时我也是觉得我没有去美国，我就想去看看一下。可是去到美国的时候，我发现到哇，好奇怪，好惊讶，因为在这里呢，很多很多的人，无数无数的人，透过这样子来来改变了自己的生活方式。而且呢，他们也帮助了很多人有不一样的生命跟改变。所以呢，我就开始慢慢的来看这个事业。那当然，我在去年也是再一次回到公司去，因为我就知道这里就是一个非常好的一个地方跟公司，对吗？所以呢，就因为这样子，我在这个大会里面，我看到了什么叫做非在职收入。这个是在我的公司领域里面，我永远永远都不可能会有的一个收入。所以我就已经开始去接触这样子的一个行业。所以呢，在这几年以来呢，从我开始产品到现在呢，我当然在这里也是有一点有一些达到一些目标。那我也是有得到公司的一个5星级的奖励旅游，对吗？那我同时也可以带我的朋友、我的伙伴一起，我们也是同样享受着这个5星级的旅游。可是呢，这个5星级旅游呢，对我来说，它不是旅游，它就是一个庆祝，有吗？就是你在这里呢，你身边是围绕着很多很多那个在这里成功的，他们每个人都很开心。那我们一起都互相鼓励，互相庆祝我们这里的所有达到的目标的那个喜悦感，有吗？所以呢，在这里真的就是这么棒，就是这么好，OK。所以在这里的几年里面呢，我也开始购买了一辆我自己的汽车。我在公司我自己的事业里呢，我20年的里面呢，我其实一直有一个想法，那我有车驾就好了，我也不需要驾什么更好的车，因为我只要可以开到我的公司就行了。可是当我来到这里的时候，我看到很不一样的地方，就是这里的每个人都是可以让自己过得很好，他们懂得怎么去让自己更有价值。而且我也是学会了让自己更有价值，甚至我可以很任性，我可以要什么就可以拥有什么，就是你可以，总之你就是把你自己放在前面，就是最好的，你就是值得这一切。就是这个就是我在这里开始慢慢体会跟学到的一点。那其实这些所有的一切呢，就是从一套 TR90的管理的计划开始，就这么简单。因为 TR90的计划，这个照片呢，其实在2019年，就是在我开始 TR90的前几个月，我的一个39岁的生日。说真的，其实当时我还没开始 TR90的时候，我是觉得 我算是很不错了，我已经很好了。可是呢，在透过一个90天之后，我开始了这个产品之后呢，我今天真的是遇见更好的自己，我就觉得我是越来越开心，那我活得越来越好，我是越来越懂得爱自己，怎么让自己过得更好。所以呢，就是这么简单。我今天呢，在这里跟线上的朋友伙伴你们分享，就是其实我们每个人呢，我不晓得你今天觉得你是很好，或者是你觉得你还不够好，我希望你可以打开心，OK？那你可以去看看，因为呢，这里肯定会可以让你找到更好的自己。所以呢，我今晚的分享就到这里。那我是 Sase，希望今天呢，我可以让你们去看清你们自己，更认识你们自己，好吗？OK，那我分享到这里了，大家晚安，拜拜。
Wow, 谢谢. Thank you, Brand Director Mrs. Chuah, for sharing your inspiring journey here in New Skin. Yes, everything starts from a set of TME, from helping ourselves to helping many others around the world. Isn't that amazing? With that, we have come to the end of tonight's session. I strongly encourage you to connect with your friends who invited you here tonight. I'm Zach, your host. Have a good evening and good night, everyone.